Hello everyone! Today I thought it'd be fun to share my July favorites. I don't know where the summer is going, but here we are with all my favorites throughout the month. Fashion, some beauty, lifestyle, and home decor favorites, and everything that I share, I'll have all the details in that description box. And we're just gonna jump right in because I have so many things to share with all of you. But I first want to share with what I'm wearing. This is something that I absolutely love, and I love this brand. This is a favorite. So Haven Well Within. I've been shopping for years, and they make really high quality items. And I actually think their items and clothing are very underrated and not talked about enough. And they're such nice quality too. A lot of their pieces are made of organic cotton. And so I recently got this gorgeous shaker cardigan, which I think will be a great transitional piece for going into fall, but you can wear now with layers and then later on in fall and even any time of year really. This cardigan is 100% organic cotton. It comes in a ton of colors, but this blush pink, when I tell you is the perfect shade of blush pink, it truly is amazing. This, I did size up in a small. I probably didn't need to, but I got a size small. It is 100% cotton. It may shrink a tad on first wash, so that also, keep that in mind. So that's why I got the small, but if you're like really petite, don't size up. And then I layered it with this tank top, also from Haven Well Within. This is also organic cotton, and it's so pretty with the trim detail. It has like all this lace, and it's elevated, but it's still such a great basic for your wardrobe, and it adds that feminine touch. And I love this color. It's very stretchy. I probably could have gone down a size in this. I'll probably try to just shrink it up a little bit because I'm not going to return this one, but I really love how it fits. So I was just like, I need to keep it because it's so pretty. And then I'm also wearing some of my favorites. So Karen Rose, which is my online clothing store. Actually, our jewelry is the #1 selling item in our shop. And our jewelry, if I don't say so myself, is like such high quality in the fashion jewelry category because of how well it's made, and the designs are so beautiful. I truly love our jewelry, and we did just launch a few new pieces. I'm wearing one that is like an oldie but goodie though. This is like one of our top sellers. It's our Elegance Pearl. This just restocked. It is anti-tarnish. It's amazing, and I love the pearl detail. And then this is new. So our Coastal Pearl Toggle was also a top seller, and we just restocked those. It had the little toggle on the side with the gold fill. This one is the same. It's gold filled, but it's a heart charm in the front, and then it clasps in the back, and it has an adjuster. And this is so pretty. I love it because it's like chunkier, but not like too much, but it makes a statement on its own too. It's so pretty with just like your dainty essentials like I have on today. You could also dress it up with like a fancier dress if you wanted to. It really is a versatile piece. Then we also launched these really cute gold-filled stud earrings that are bows with little hearts dangling from them. They're so pretty, and I just love how girly they are and so cute. Also, I just got this headband in from Amazon. I've been looking for like pre-fall things now for my wardrobe, and I really am like leaning into the Parisian vibes, and I feel like this tortoise headband is just that. And I found it on Amazon, and it's so comfortable. I was going through a lot of my analytics just to see what you guys absolutely loved throughout the month out of everything that I love to share. So this is something that both I love, but you guys loved the most. In my top, these were my top #1 Amazon bestsellers of July. And it is the Salt and Stone deodorant and the candle. So I'm gonna start off with the deodorant. This is truly amazing. It is non-toxic. Some of the Salt and Stone, I do want to note, they're not all non-toxic. They're lower toxin, but they're not all non-toxic. And this one is actually approved non-toxic. And the scent I specifically love is the saffron and cedar. And when you smell this, and if you've ever smelled the Baccarat Rouge 540 perfume, then you will just immediately be taken to that scent when you smell this. So it's the saffron scent. It's amazing, but they have a ton of other ones. And then this one actually works. Some non-toxic deodorants just don't work, but this one is amazing. And it actually, like on some casual days, if I just, you know, it's not like an event or anything or an occasion, you could also just get away with just wearing this as like your perfume, and it is amazing. And then I had to get the candle. This one also is non-toxic. They use essential oils in their fragrances, and I love, again, the saffron and cedar. It makes my whole house smell like the Baccarat Rouge 540 scent, and I cannot get enough of this. The wick is missing because I use it in my candle warmer. So then once you do put it in there and you use it even once, you will lose the wick. So you kind of have to commit to the warmer once you use it. But I love this thing so much, and I need to get another one to have in another room too. But it kind of does like fill up my whole first floor pretty much. And it's so amazing. And yeah, I just love the scent of this so much. Next up was a home favorite, also a bestseller. It is the Walmart wall sconce. So these, like I said, are a Walmart find. It's this beautiful scallop detail on it. And what I love is it doesn't require any hard wiring. I have actually been looking into adding in these wall sconces here and there into my home because I really do think it's just kind of like jewelry. It's just like wearing, say, a t-shirt and jeans, but then not having any accessories. It's just like having a blank wall, which is just a picture frame. Well, I like to add on. That layering really does make a home well styled. So these are like the jewelry of a home. So I love these because you don't have to have any existing wiring. You literally, if I could do it, you could do it. I had my drill. I just drilled in, you know, the screws into the wall, and you just hang it like a picture frame. It is so simple. It took under 5 minutes to install. And then they are touch activated, either with, you know, on the sconce itself, or did I bring the remote up? I don't think I brought the remote up. But it comes with a remote, and you could put it on a timer. You could adjust the light settings, so you can make it a little bit more dim or a little bit stronger of a light. You could also adjust the light settings to cool and warm and in between as well. So I love this. I'll put these on in the evening, and then I'll put them on a timer, say for an hour before I know I want to like go upstairs, but I can shut all the lights off downstairs and have this glowing because I have it in like my entry area. I was able to pop this off the wall to show you guys how it looks, but I literally will just like slide it right back on to the little screw that it came with, and it's so simple and easy. And then when they run out of charge, you just pull it right off the wall, and it comes with a wire so you can charge it up just like your phone. A shoe favorite of mine has to be these woven ballet flats, and I think these are not only great now for summer as a cute little ballet flat, but also going into fall, which is great. So you could get a lot of use out of these still. These have a double buckle detail. I love the woven element, so it gives it that coastal summery vibe, which I'm all about. And they have a nice amount of padding in them, and they style so effortlessly. Like they could go with what I'm wearing today. With some denim shorts or pull-on drawstring shorts, or I could also style them with a really cute dress. Lots of great ways to style, which is why I love them. They do fit true to size, and they're just so comfortable too. A beauty favorite that I absolutely love, and I was so excited to see it's on the Nordstrom anniversary sale this year. So if you haven't checked out this deal and you've kind of been on the fence about it, now is the perfect time. So I will say this is definitely a splurge for skincare, but if you think about it and say instead of getting a facial, literally just like the price of one facial could pay for just like one of these bottles. So, and this will last you well over 6 months, at least for me it does. So I started using this back in like October or November of last year, and I just ran out. So that was well over 6 months of use I got out of it. And it's the Black Rose Precious Face Oil from Sicily, and it comes in a duo pack at the Nordstrom sale, so it's a really great value. It's great for smoothing your skin. It reduces the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. It also just makes your complexion so much more radiant. It gives an insane amount of moisture to my skin and really penetrates deep. It's not just like on the surface. Like it truly does feel like my skin is moisturized from within. A little bit more of a drier oil. I wouldn't say it's greasy in the least actually. It really doesn't make my face look greasy, oily. It doesn't break me out or clog my pores. It does have plum oil and camelina oil in it, so that is rich in omega-3s and 6s. So those will really plump your skin. Also has a ton of other plant-based ingredients in here, and I truly cannot say enough of how this has transformed my skin. It really is one of those products that you'll use and love and actually see results, not just like feel moisture. It doesn't just stop at moisture. It will really transform the radiance and your whole complexion. This was the third top seller from Amazon this month, and it is the faux hydrangeas. Actually, they were a top seller in all of 2024 for Amazon. They were like in my top, I think, 3 best sellers of 2024. So these have been like a favorite of yours for a while, but I just, especially for summer decor, I wanted to point these out as a favorite of mine because I love hydrangea in general. You guys know I bought real hydrangeas for outdoor space, and it's just so beautiful and so fresh looking and coastal. So these are really pretty. I have them in the pink, you could see up there, but these are the ones I have in my living room. I have, let's see, 6 total stems. I think they come in a pack of 3, so you would just have to get like 2 if you want something of this size. It's a pretty decent size. I just have it in my Walmart vase. It's this really cute floral vase, but this just sits on my coffee table and I love it. But as you can see, I have them scattered in my home. I have one here in the pink. I was really excited to restock these, both the clutches and the straps from Karen Rose. These have been really popular, and what happened was the straps were delayed. They are literally made in Italy and sourced from there, so they are incredible quality, and I love the ivory. This is like a ivory river stone, and then we also have the jade that just restocked, so they just clip onto. You could just interchange. You could just get the clutch on its own, and then you could interchange by just looping in on the straps on the side with either color. Both look so good. You guys have actually been loving both combinations, but each one is so cute. I also have been wearing this clutch like on its own with no strap, just as like a little handheld clutch, and that looks so cute on its own too. And these clutches on their own are indestructible. Like you cannot get them to crush. Like they are hand woven and they are amazing quality. And they fit quite a bit in here too. Another favorite of mine for clothing has to be my darling sweatshirt. I love in the morning, it's like freezing sometimes in my house with the air conditioning, and when I first wake up, I just like to throw on a sweatshirt sometimes, and this has been a go-to for me. Of course, I designed it, so of course it's gonna be my favorite, but I just love it so much. It's our darling sweatshirts from Karen Rose. They're so thick and soft material, and I love like the overall oversized fit, and the darling on here is fabric, and then it's embroidered around the edging. It's a ditzy floral, and then there's even this really cute embroidered bow here on the sleeve. As I was going through all the inventory, I did come across, I just want to note, I came across a few that were slightly imperfect, and I would never sell an imperfect item. So I decided I would have like an perfectly imperfect section on the site. So it's gonna be a separate listing in case you were interested. There were just a few that we came across that have like very subtle defect, but we do have them, you know, the regular listing for like the perfect ones that I absolutely love, and I just had to share. And then another favorite of mine has to be the Saison dress. It's a brand from Paris, and it's so beautiful. I love how subtle and dainty it is, and it's still very feminine, and I think it's just so pretty and such a great summer dress. I've been wearing this on repeat a lot, and yeah, it's so pretty. Speaking of Parisian, so this was one of my top favorites of the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Actually, I went through all of the items I shared from the Nordstrom sale in all of my videos, and these were the #1 purchase item, the most purchased item out of everything. And that says a lot. And these are truly incredible, and I don't know how these are though still in stock. Like, they're insanely amazing. They look like my, do I have them here? Yes, I do. My Saison. These are my Saison shoes. So they're like very Parisian with the buckle. So these are very inspired by them, I would say. They both are like that sling back. Of course, this one from Nordstrom though is the shorter heel. These are under 100. And I think they're so cute and dainty and giving all the French girl vibes, which I am so here for fall, especially. Like, these are gonna be my fall flat, so I'm really excited about these, and these do come in a ton of colors. They run true to size, and for being sling back, I was kind of concerned about getting these in and thinking I wasn't gonna like them because they were gonna fall and slide off, but these stay on my foot. They stay put. They're incredible, and they're really well padded, so great for every day, great for the office, or even to dress up like a really cute tweed dress out to dinner for fall. I think these are gorgeous. Another Nordstrom sale favorite, these were also in the top sellers, were the Miu Miu sunglasses. These were unexpected. I did not have these on my wish list. I did not actually find these until I went into the store and found them. So I was just browsing around, and I actually had no sunglasses on my list to buy when I went in store. I wasn't really intrigued by any of them online, and when I saw these in store, I'm like, how did I miss them? They look so cute. So just trust me, these are amazing. They're Miu Miu, and for like $160 off, that is like unheard of for Miu Miu. So I really love this so much. I'm loving that bag charms are major, and I found this really cute one that is hand beaded. It is so cute. So this comes in a couple different icons, like locations and just like a seashell version as well. But I, of course, had to get the Palm Beach one, as I am a huge Palm Beach lover. It's like one of my favorite destinations to visit. And I just had to get it because it was so darling, and it has the pink shell. This basically just like wraps around the handle, so it's like really easy to add on. And then even if it flips around, it still has a design on the back, which is a nice touch. So even if they flip, they're not gonna look unfinished. Move on to my favorite books of the month, and these kind of like are gonna lead into some of my favorite like moments of the month, my vacation. Let's first chat about this book here. This was just an unexpected book. I never heard about it before until I saw it in the bookshop when I went to Cape May at Congress Hall. In their gift shop, they have like all these cute little things, and they had this book in the gift shop, and I'm like, you know what, this would be so cute just to read. It looked like a cute little book, and there's like a series on it. It's called A Cape May Kind of Love, and I really have been enjoying reading it. About 3/4 of the way on this book, so I didn't even finish it yet, but it is really a cute little summary book. I've been loving Cape May and traveling there, so this is already the second year I've gone. It's so underrated, by the way. Like, I feel like nobody really talks about Cape May, and it's such a charming area with hydrangea and tons of history, beautiful houses and buildings. Like, it is so stunning, and I just think it's so gorgeous. I highly recommend checking out Cape May, and if you're looking for a recommendation on where to stay, Congress Hall is amazing. It's just so beautiful, and it's historical, and none of this is sponsored. Like, I pay for it with my own money, but it was such a nice trip, and I really do enjoy going there. I went there last year and then again this year. So I read this at the pool, and I just loved having that. Second book, which is inspired by a show I have been loving. It's The Summer I Turned Pretty. Anybody else watching it, and let me know if you're Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah. I am definitely Team Conrad through and through. I just love the series so much that inspired me to read the book. So I'm on the first book of this series, so I'm gonna see if there's any like differences. But I haven't really had a chance to like really dive in too deep into this book yet. But I really do enjoy the show. It's on Amazon Prime if you haven't seen it. And it's just really cute. It's just a story based out of, it's actually filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina. The storyline is just about this girl named Belly, and she takes her annual summer trip to Cousins Beach. It focuses on her relationship with the Fisher brothers, both Conrad and Jeremiah, all about her first love, heartbreak, all that. So I think it's just really a cute storyline, and it's so interesting, and I love it. And yeah, I just can't wait to see it. Since I haven't read through the books, like I really don't know what the ending's gonna be, and don't spoil the ending for me because I want it to be a surprise. I don't know what to think. I have a feeling she's gonna end up with Conrad at the end, and I hope she does, but I don't know. And I also heard that the ending of the show might be different than what's in the book anyways, so I really don't know how it's gonna go. And last but not least, speaking of like patio season, I'm out on the patio on my swing. Especially at night, I just love sitting out there reading a book and just swinging on the little day bed. And I love having my chappy wrap blanket. So I got this one just like for my outdoor space. This one is like green hydrangea, and chappy wrap blankets are so soft. They're insanely amazing. They get such amazing hype online, and I could see why. I just put this over my swing, and it's so cute, and I love how coastal it looks, but they have so many prints and patterns. Like, definitely check out Chappy Wrap if you haven't already. They are really worth it, and they are very durable. They wash so beautifully, and they even get softer after every wash. That is my July favorites. That was actually quite a bit. It turned out to be a lot of stuff, but there's just so much I've been loving, and I just had to share. I hope all of you had a great month of July. This is like the only season I never want to like rush into the next with, which is fall, which I love fall fashion, don't get me wrong, but I am not looking forward to like the changing of the fall weather. I personally just always want it to be summer. Like, I never mind like fall into winter, winter into spring, and spring into summer, but I just don't love summer into fall. That's like probably my least favorite season of transition. Hopefully August does not go by too fast, but hope all of you have an amazing month ahead. So much great fun content I have planned for all of you. If you have any other requests of what you want to see, leave that below, and I will see you all in my next video very soon. Bye.